trained by Tim Eggleston. 8 is Commander Storm with Evan Roman. Postword from Mike Ryan's Clabar Moore Stable LLC, Heron Thoroughbreds LLC of John Heron. 9, CJ Storm. Alberto Burgos back on board, this 6-time winner for John Heron's Heron Thoroughbreds LLC. Janet and Charles Watt, the ownership. Number 10, Double Dog Justice, Joe Ramos on the Hoosier Day score sheet, riding here for Ray Paquette. 11, Follow the Money. Fernando de la Cruz meets leading jockey up for Randy Klopp. Liz Klopp, the connections of Chocolate Mousse as well. Black cap for Follow the Money. And 12 is Runaway Rojo coming off the Bucaro handicap victory. Keith Asmussen riding for his Hall of Fame father, Steve Asmussen, and West Point Thoroughbreds and owner James Nichols. The field for the Too Much Coffee. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta, 10-cent Pentafecta, double pick 3, post time 6:24.
Field on the track for the $150,000 Too Much Coffee, a very talented and classy field assembled. On your screen, one of the field's longer shots on the board. It's CJ Storm for John Heron. This horse being dismissed at the wagering windows 40-1, despite 3 impressive victories this season. However, the bettors do not currently believe that CJ Storm can handle the distance, and the numbers kind of suggest that may be the case. 8 tries at this distance and winless in those tries. Does bring in a very good record, including a $100,000 stakes win in the William Henry Harrison handicap earlier this summer, but that was around 1 turn going 6 furlongs. You get Alberto Burgos, John Heron, but you're also going to get 40-1 on CJ Storm. On your screen is the overlay in here, in my opinion. Highest Memories for 514 Racing. You just saw a huge effort from their runner in the last race, finishing third at a good 20-1. Yolola going to be calling the shots for Tim Eggleston. Brings in a 2-race winning streak and has really come into his own in here. 7-time winner from 22 starts on a 2-race winning streak, and he's just in great form. He split late last time out. It was a huge effort. He really made it look rather easy. After being off form early in the summer, he's really found himself late in these fall months for Highest Memories. I'm with the bettors, though. Chicory Blaze is strictly the horse to beat. Not sure I can condone this horse at even money in here, but if you're looking for a long shot price, I have Chicory Blaze on top. Winless on the day, 0 for 9, cold as ice. Eat your heart out with the long shots as the field approaching the gate for the $150,000 Too Much Coffee handicap.
On final approach for the mile and the 16th starting point of this next handicap on Hoosier Day, the Too Much Coffee. Chicory Blaze, even money favorite. 4-1 on Runaway Rojo. It's 8-1 Kingsbury Road. 10-1 Hoosier Daddy Now. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time for the Too Much Coffee. Rodney Prescott with Chicory Blaze, the first of 12 to move into the starting gate here, sponsored by B&H Electric. Manny Esquivel, King Ice, 29-1 to light up the tote. To join Chicory Blaze. Luis Contreras with Kingsbury Road. Chicory Blaze was fractious there for a moment within the starting gate. Andres Aloha, Highest Memories. Evan Roman, Commander Storm loaded. Chicory Blaze getting fidgety. A 4-5 favorite now is settled. Marcelino Pedroza Jr. with Hoosier Daddy Now. Now they're straightening out Chicory Blaze. The track veterinarian over to take a look at Chicory Blaze. Okay to reload. Chicory Blaze is even money favorite. Hoosier Daddy Now went right in. Alberto Burgos with CJ Storm. There's Rodney Prescott, one of the all-time winningest jockeys here at the track on Chicory Blaze at Eva Money. Loading well underway. Mitchell Morrow with Rich Kingdom drew 5. Double Dog Justice. Joe Ramos has a premier race win on the card. Fernando de la Cruz, Follow the Money like Chocolate Mousse, both for Randy Klopp. Sammy Bermudez and Chocolate Mousse going in. Follow the Money has the black cap. One more. Runaway Rojo. Fast track here. Keith Asmussen for his Hall of Fame father to make up the 12 over the mile and a 16th for this handicap. They're in the gate. They're off. And the Too Much Coffee. Chocolate Mousse broke sharp. Hoosier Daddy Now. Here comes an early bid by CJ Storm, and right there is Follow the Money as they charge into the first turn as the Bucaro winner. Runaway Rojo is in the 4-path, being led toward the inside by Chocolate Mousse. Sarah Bermudez. Chocolate Mousse out in front and dictates the dozen at the 6.5. CJ Storm pursues Chocolate Mousse. And then Follow the Money in the black cap with Hoosier Daddy Now, 4th against the rail. Highest Memories running in 5th. Runaway Rojo, 6th and following. Highest Memories up the back. Then toward the inside is Rodney Prescott and Chicory Blaze, just about midfield. With in between horses, Kingsbury Road. Of the front side, Commander Storm and the purple silk scent cap covering a lot of ground. Rich Kingdom, Double Dog Justice, King Ice's last of 12. Quarter 24.19 seconds. They have a half mile to go and the Too Much Coffee. It's Chocolate Mousse. Chocolate Mousse in front of CJ Storm. Half mile, just a few ticks over 49 as they enter the far turn. Follow the Money is in 3rd. To the inside, Hoosier Daddy Now being driven to gain. 3 furlongs from home. Highest Memories running in 5th. Runaway Rojo is back in 6th as these leaders are now on the edge of the quarter pole. Then further back 2. To the inside, Chicory Blaze, who's being put to stern pressure by Rodney Prescott. Double Dog Justice back there with Commander Storm, Rich Kingdom, and King Ice is 12th. Heads return for home, and here's CJ Storm charging up to Chocolate Mousse. 3/4, 1 minute 13.53 seconds. It is Chocolate Mousse. Chocolate Mousse and CJ Storm. And these two nose to nose for the final 16th. On the outside, Follow the Money, and then Highest Memories and Hoosier Daddy Now. It's CJ Storm and Alberto Burgos. CJ Storm, an upset bruise in the Too Much Coffee. 27-1 on CJ Storm over Chocolate Mousse. Follow the Money, Highest Memories. After that was Kingsbury Road, and Rich Kingdom followed them home. $146.09 after the Too Much Coffee. 9, 6, 11, 7, 3, 9. CJ Storm at 27-1 first. 6, Chocolate Mousse at 12-1, stayed on to run second. 11, Follow the Money third. 7, Highest Memories fourth. 3, Kingsbury Road fifth. Rich Kingdom, Chicory Blaze. Hoosier Daddy Now, Runaway Rojo. No Factor. King Ice among those next to pull up. 146.09. Alberto Burgos, having another solid meet here this season, was the 2024 riding champion. John Harron vying for the training title here this season. And they pick up the Too Much Coffee with CJ Storm. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales winner's circle at those 27-1 odds, the 9. CJ Storm, a big handicap win for Alberto Burgos. CJ Storm is a 5-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Storm's Eye. At a perfect list by Peaks and Valleys, with John Harron vying for the training title here this season. He takes out a premier race on Hoosier Day. CJ Storm owned in partnership by Janet Watt and Charles Watt. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of CJ Storm, winner of the Too Much Coffee.